Hello, what's up, hello, what's up, hello, what's up, it's me, Lumanox, and welcome to part 5 of Slay the Princess. I think we're heading towards the end on this part, I think. Because she said we only needed one more princess, one more route, and then we got the ending, right? I think. But yeah, hope you guys have been enjoying this series. I feel like there's more. There's definitely more to this game. Because last time I checked on like all the achievements I could get. So there's definitely a lot to uncover in this game. So I might just keep playing until I achieve 100%. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know, this game's fun. I like it. I like these little routes, little endings, the different princesses, meeting them all, getting to know some, not getting to know many of them. It's just a fun game. I think next run I'm gonna try and slay the princess no matter what feelings may occur. So yeah, let's head on in. I feel like it's gonna be the same if I just keep entering the basement without the blade. Because last time they gave me no option but to slay her on the last one. Let me just take it.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just gonna cut her free.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She's dangerous.
Evil.
It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
How long have you been here?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
No, she's chilling.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No, I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Yeah, drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Yes.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Please don't have a knife. Please don't have a knife.
We'll be fine.
Please.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
I'm gonna need to cut her out of here.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
A little. But it's fine, I've been here before. Actually, I haven't been here before, but I've been in this room before. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Damn!
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
She's just rude. She's mean. Okay. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? This is a whole interview.
Don't just tell her that.
What?
Is that why they threw me down here?
Yes.
But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Oh.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
How long?
Just how long has she been down here?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
They haven't. Why are you looking at me like that? Why? Don't smile at me like that. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
She looks nicer. She looks like, oh my gosh, you believe in me. Thank you.
Oh, sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
Like, why? I don't like this personality, man. She's too rude. Like, entitled. Is that the right word for it? Just mean. I don't like it. No, no, no. I don't like it. I'll see what I can do.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Tug, tug.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
I do not.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas?
Well, you do have that big, sharp knife. You could always cut me out of here.
That's what I was thinking.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out.
We know what happens. We're locked. We're locked. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Okay.
Against your better
Oh
judgment,
god.
you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
Hey.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay, she's not killing me. Let's go.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
You're just gonna let me kill her again?
As the princess
Nothing new.
approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Stop it. Don't do this.
Watch me.
Don't do this.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Watch out.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
No. I can resist. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
No.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
Thanks.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Oh, most definitely. See ya.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Blah.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
The prisoner.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And you're here to slay her. A terrible sense of déjà vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Voice of the skeptic.
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Let's go.
Don't believe a word she says. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink.
Wink, wink.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Clown.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
He didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
He definitely did not. Does a mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should. There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I think you know what we have to do.
Why would you lie about that? What's the point?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
I gotta look my best.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago, and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Maybe. There's only one other time I'll see it. Enter the basement.
I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon.
Oh.
Are you sure? What if she, I don't know, turns it against us? Which I'm bringing up in a purely hypothetical manner. Yes, I'm sure. Turns it against you? She's a prisoner here. She'll only be able to turn it against you if you give it to her. Which you won't be doing because she's an existential threat to the entire world. Okay, I'm trusting you.
I mean, I guess. But I don't want to slay her.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Thanks. I mean it.
No problem. I hope you know what you're doing.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us?
Maybe she does.
You walk down the stairs
Oh.
and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
She's more chained up. Man, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
Why?
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
Oh yeah, because we gotta cut her open. I mean, not cut her open. We gotta cut some parts off. So getting the neck out would be not good, because then she'd be dead. Those arms, she can live without them, but her head, I'm pretty sure you need that. Pretty sure to live.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Yeah, who's that for? Me? Am I getting locked
What
up?
an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I'm just gonna sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close,
Oh.
holding up one shackled hand.
Okay.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That makes sense. I have a knife.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon.
Yep.
Might as well put her at ease.
Okay, I'll sit here.
You do as she asks
Damn.
and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
What game? What? What? Is she aware that she aware of this being a game? What game? What are you talking about?
First you make a comment about having been here before, and now this. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion.
Is the narrator, is he like the game designer? This is all just a simulation game? More theories to think of.
The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck. If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably. I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even.
What?
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't.
Damn.
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Sure.
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark? The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't. Fine, but you won't get another word from me on the matter. Yeah, sure. We'll see about that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Sorry, staring into space for too long. Sorry, I was staring into space for too long, wasn't I? That other chain on the wall. Who's that for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Ah, sure.
Maybe it'll fit.
Maybe.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Oh. Is there an option to put it on? Inspect the shackle.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why not?
Why is that? Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle, and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is? And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it? I don't know. Maybe it will.
What? Automatic locking shackles? Automatic lock on shackles is kind of crazy and high tech for this. You never know.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
Yes.
But what if he's telling the truth?
I don't care.
He isn't.
He's never telling the truth. He never is.
I am.
Are you sure? I'm inspecting it.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
What do you mean?
What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad?
How bad can this be?
Yes, it's bad.
Oh.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
What happened to the music?
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp,
What?
as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
Oh.
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Huh.
Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Become your
Yes.
what? What? This was supposed to be the last ending. Did I just waste it?
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
Yay. Stuck here with my Pookie for the rest of time. Until we die. Gotta love that.
What are we supposed to do now?
Guess we just talk.
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
Yeah, maybe.
That's horrible.
I mean, she's been here for a long time. She probably gets food or something, right? We gotta get fed too, you know?
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information. Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
Yeah, that's a good one.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
That is also true. But I don't get what is so important about this one. Other that it's magnetic, so we're both stuck here.
Yep.
What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
You know what, it doesn't seem like the total end. Maybe there is something that could happen. Did you know that this was going to happen to me?
No.
Got it. Gotcha. You're not one for small talk, are you?
Nope.
Got it. Yep.
That's rude.
Gotcha. Guess I'll just wait.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything.
She's so pissed off at me. She's like, let's just talk. And then I grabbed the chains and I got myself stuck too. That's my bad. Hey, my bad. Just curious.
This is so boring. There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
Imagine something just appears on these walls.
But there isn't.
No?
Time passes.
Oh, is this actually the end?
It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent.
Yay.
At least the world is safe.
Oh yeah.
It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything.
What? But she's like very secured here. She can't do nothing. She can't get out. I can't get out. Why does she have to die?
But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there.
That's what I'm saying.
Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
What?
How exactly does that work? It just does.
You're making 0 sense right now.
But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And
What?
after that, even more time passes again. And let me guess, the cabin remains the same. If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
That's true. Hello?
I suppose you're
Oh
correct.
my god.
Things are changing. The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit
What?
of erosion there, but then they get larger and larger.
He just spoke it into existence. He was like, oh yeah, you're right. What the... Hey, have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk. Remember?
Sorry.
Still rude.
Oh wait.
You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
Maybe the chains will like rust. Then we can break it. Break free maybe. All we have to do is wait, right?
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
Don't tell him that. Now he's gonna kill us.
She hasn't starved. I guess she hasn't. Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass.
I'm guessing the blade got covered in dirt. We can't get out now. Even if we got freed, we still wouldn't be able to go anywhere. Kind of trapped.
Until suddenly,
Oh, never mind.
there are no walls. And then...
Then what?
And?
Oh, he's gone.
I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
Yeah, we just had to wait.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Yeah, a little bit cold. Oh. Bye. Sorry for wasting a lot of time, but you do not get the chance to respond. Nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay, trust me.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
It's fine, it's
You're
fine.
right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
This is the last time. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. Feels too good to be true.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. Is that a realistic bird? But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure. Faint and veiled in shadow. Just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
The narrator! A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Oh my god. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh. Are you a part of me or are you something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
If you're not me, then what are you?
I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
If I destroy her, won't I be alone?
Yes, you will, but it will all be worth it.
Worth it, but then I'll just be in this infinite void for all eternity all by myself. Why'd you make her a princess?
I didn't make her a princess, but I wove the idea of her into something your scattered mind could fathom. You chose for that something to be a princess.
Oh. Okay. What would it be like to live in a world without her?
Light, burdenless, an eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear, no more howling chaos. Just life, forever. There's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself.
Damn. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
I do. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
How do I even know if there are actually people out there? How do I know? I still don't know if I can trust the narrator. I might just... I probably won't slay the princess, I'm not gonna lie. It's fine. Why couldn't you have told me all this from the start? I would have helped you destroy her.
If you actually knew what she was from the start, if you knew her capabilities, a single intrusive thought could have instantly ended the entire world.
What? What? I would have maybe slain her. Maybe not. If I knew. I don't know. If she was evil, yeah, maybe. Probably. But she was kind of nice on some endings, on some routes. What do you mean a single intrusive thought could have instantly ended the world?
It's simple, really. She can become whatever people perceive her to be. That's easy. I'll just will her into something really small. But wait, what if I accidentally will her into something that ends the world? Oh no, what if just thinking that...
Okay, didn't have to be all sassy with me, huh?
But you wouldn't have finished your hypothetical thought because she would have already destroyed the world.
Got it.
Luckily for you, as you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore.
Run out of questions. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this.
I've said my piece, and my time is up.
Goodbye.
It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Got it. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh! It's rumbling. What's happening? Hello? Oh! My God. Oh!
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
I do. I see you. All of you.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently awaits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him.
I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
I guess so.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances
What?
that both of us know well.
What?
If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so
Whoa, 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 what, whoa, 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 what is this?
To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck.
Oh, okay.
Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom.
Yeah.
Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
You speak about life and death, and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me. A thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul, and endless growth that blots your vision and strangles your trust. When I succumbed to myself, you patiently stood by me and cut the thistles that rooted in my skin. Your compassion is what freed us both, but compassion is a thing that must be nurtured, and you cannot nurture that which cannot change.
Of course I helped you. I didn't want us to hate each other.
Then help me again. We are each other's liberation.
Oh, this one.
There is no end, and there is no end. Only the flood of there is only the flood of bodies. You hold every possible sensation at once, and then you hold them all again. Sensation at once, and then you hold them all again. But in the end, you reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of us were everything. We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
To contain everything is to contain every evil alongside every good. Can we not shed the confines of our old selves and create?
Without the contrast of pain, pleasure is muted, made dull by the assurance that it will always be. A song that is only sweet is a pale horizon that never falls. Your lover drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
Man.
But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
I won't engage with violence.
But violence has defined the flow of everything between us. Do not deny what we are, and do not color our conflict with fear.
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it. On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead, all at once.
You learn to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
I feel like I'm messing up here, so I feel like this is my last shot for the end. I'll just appeal to the shared humanity, I guess. This has always just been about us. Two people forced to hurt each other again and again and again. But we don't have to hurt each other anymore.
You cling to your notion of pain as suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
Do you mean it's gonna be the same as it was? Over and over? Are we living each universe to the fullest potential? All the way until it like dies naturally? Or are we just like killing it off and going to the next and killing it off, going to the next? That doesn't sound very good. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Oh, voice of the hero, hello. Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
I thought voices weren't allowed here.
Apparently that's not true, but we can worry about it later.
Okay.
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Oh, I'm a sketch again. Oh, I got more detail. Oh.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh my god, look. There's a bunch of princesses outside the window.
Do you need me to describe things?
Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Let's just go.
No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far. The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Yeah, it was kind of creepy.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
Yeah.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Hey.
And there you are. Hands empty. So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I wonder what else will be different. Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
Sure. I'm sorry for all the times I've hurt you.
The first time we met, I cut your throat open. Sure, you also killed me, but hey, that just makes us even.
You know, when she puts it like that...
I guess so. I don't think I want to be a god.
Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us. All they do is cram us into boxes where we don't fit.
That is true.
Just like this cabin.
Yeah. It's so good to finally see you again.
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Thanks for coming back.
No problem. Are you the same as you are out there?
I don't know. I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have. Like she's seen everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself. I don't think you could either.
Yeah. None of this was ever really fair for either of us, was it?
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you.
Me too. So now that we're here, at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name?
I never had one. And do not call me the Shifting Mound. It's too much.
Okay.
But I've always been a princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that?
Sounds good to me.
And as for you, well, hero works for me.
Cool.
But that's me. You know, I think I like that.
Alright, I'm hero and she is princess. Got it. Which princess are you? You look like you did the first time we met. Is this the real you?
I'm the same princess that's been with you since the beginning. And I feel real. But I also feel like I'm a lot more than I was then. We've been through a lot together. I don't think there's anything more real than that.
That is real. That's so real. What do you think of her? What she wanted us to be?
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her.
Yeah. Yep.
But I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it? And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist? I'm glad you didn't bring that knife with you.
I wasn't planning on it.
And like I said earlier, I don't really want to be her. I think I just want to be me.
That also sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
Yeah. But if we just leave?
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
I don't know. I think we'll just find out when it happens. Whatever happens, happens. I don't know, but I've always wanted to leave with you. I just didn't like being a god. I want to walk through that cabin door as we are. Just you and me.
I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Are you going to be okay alone?
Yeah, I'm not sure I'll be alone for too long anyways. The others are still around here somewhere. I'll find them.
Man, I'm gonna miss this voice. Alright. Let's leave. You lead, and the princess follows. And together, you leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You can see the tension seize her. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this, yet she still is. And then, she crosses the room to the door outside. You follow her confident steps.
This is it. I have no idea what it's going to be like out there. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen. And
Yeah.
if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
As long as we're doing this together. I love you.
I love you too. But I'm trying not to be sappy about it.
Oh yeah.
Get all emotional.
Sorry, my bad. Let's get out of here. What was I doing again? I feel like I'm missing something.